In 2014, Ethan and his wife Dany spent a quiet weekend camping on Vancouver Island, something they had done many times before. Experienced outdoors and familiar with the island, they chose a secluded beach surrounded by dense forest, far from roads, towns, or other campers. To leave the beach required a long walk along the shore and a hike through thick woods. Earlier that day, they met another camper named Leon from New Zealand. He was sleeping in his van parked up near the road. As night approached, Ethan and Dany invited him down to the beach to share a fire. The three talked, drank wine, and watched the sun sink behind the trees. As darkness crept in, all three began hearing what sounded like female voices coming from the bushes separating the beach from the forest. It was still light enough to assume they were other campers, hikers, or sound carrying strangely over water, but all of them agreed. The voices were real. When it grew darker, Leon decided to leave before the trail became hard to see. Ethan and Dany stayed behind, feeding the fire as the voices continued. Dany grew uneasy. The voices sounded close, just beyond the tree line, and whatever was being said was impossible to understand. They stayed awake late into the night. Only when the voices finally stopped did they extinguish the fire and check the cove with a flashlight. No boats, no lights, nothing. Around 3 a.m. they lay down to sleep. 15 minutes later, footsteps approached the fire pit. From deep within the forest, a direction that should have been nearly impossible to walk through. The steps circled the campsite, came close to the tent, then faded away. Minutes later, they returned. This time, two female voices spoke loudly, overlapping, unintelligible, and unnaturally close. The voices moved from the fire to the tent, stopping directly beside it. They spoke for several seconds, then fell completely silent. The footsteps retreated into the forest. Ethan and Dany didn't move until morning. They packed up and left immediately, never returning to that beach again.